Hell. There's a loud vehicle. There's a train coming by. Fiend might be able to tell you. It's from Atelier Totori. Atelier Verona. Hell. Larby, why are you in hell? Hi, Marison. Hi, Max. Hi, Fiend. Hi, Larby. One moment. The train will go by any minute now, I swear. Couldn't possibly be that long. Alright, I just shut the window. Oh, hi, Memphis. Which is not great because it's quite warm in here, but, you know, I guess it could be worse. I was gonna say, before I was interrupted, hi, Memphis. I made myself a nice cold iced coffee today. For pre-stream iced coffee because I tried to make one today at work, and the milk, which was 6 days expired. I'm sorry, that's wrong. The milk that was 6 days expired, or past expiration, best by date, it was, you know, nearly a week past the date. So like, I don't want to use this. This seems like a foolish idea. So I then opened the other gallon of milk in the fridge, which has a best by date of August 21st, and it left large chunks of milk in my coffee, so I then immediately poured everything into the sink. So that was quite the waste. But now I got my own ice, I got my own milk, I got my own fall Snoopy cup. We're all set. It don't matter none. We are at peace. I should have prepared water, but I didn't. But I'll survive a half-hour Boku. Whoosy, what's it? But yeah, hi everybody. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope your Wednesdays were not evil hump days as they sometimes can be. Zoop. Hello. Oh, Memphis went into his little donut. Here, I get to gigantify things for free, so let me hit you with a big Memphis. Which looks like a normal size Memphis in slime, but you know, whatever. What happened today? I got pots from my coworker, so I moved a few more plants over. That's why I was a tad bit later than usual. There is some peppermint, a weird flowering peppermint that I bought. Pardon me. That I feel like was pushed together a little too much. So that's been separated slightly more. There was a couple dudes, a couple tomatoes that needed to be separated. Oh. One of the guys that I thought had a good amount of space in like a medium-sized pot had actually rooted through the entire thing and become like a cylindrical soil. It took on the shape of the pot, which I think it's just like blatantly showcasing that it was too big for the pot it was in at the time. So now it's got all the room it needs. The potatoes, 3 potatoes have been salvaged, I think. I put them in their own plastic containers, gave them a little more soil, put them in spots that weren't so underground, which actually might not be the best for them. They probably need to be dunked. They need to be dug deeper. There we go. Tuna was really happy to see me this morning. They were very cute photos of Tuna in general that you shared. Thank you for that. More loud vehicles. I didn't realize that Tuna like would come into the house and stuff like that, but it was very cute. I'm pretty sure you've shown photos of him in your home before, but you know, orange cat stuff. I had work. Work didn't completely kill me, although it feels like I did nothing for most of my day. I guess I had a couple of meetings. I had a meeting at 3 p.m., which bled into when I usually need to leave for home. And apparently it went okay, but it was like me presenting the documentation for a design thing, and it felt like it went poorly, even though it was a small audience of people that I can be pretty casual with. I think that casuality, that causality, the atmosphere was maybe too lenient, and it gave it a weird air because I was not fully prepared, or not as prepared as I'd like to be. Apparently it was one of the better meetings for going over things, so that's cool. That's kind of upsetting, but I guess I just feel that way because I wasn't as prepared as I wanted to be. I didn't have the answers I felt like I should have had. And then it did little things here and there. All right, Verona, you're gonna need to pipe down. My stuff got done. I guess enough of my stuff got done. Actually, I'm about to do something evil. I'm about to check my work email to make sure that I didn't leave a bug in my wake. I have a feeling that I did. I don't know if this is my bug or not. Uh-oh. Build failed. That's not me. Build failed. That's not me. Build failed. That could be me. Build failed in that couldn't. I don't think that's me. One of these is maybe mine. Guys, you don't mind if I do a little bit of work while we're here, right? That's kind of what you expect out of me, isn't it? Some of you. Let's get Boku up on the screen while I take a look at this. No, I have to update. I'd have to update my files, which means I have to log into the VPN, and I do not want to do that while I'm live. It doesn't feel. It doesn't feel right. Could you capture the game, please? Thank you. You should get ready for bed now anyway. Oh, dude, yeah, please. I'm sorry that it took me so long to boot up. Thank you for the music isn't paused. Thank you for popping in. I do appreciate it. I hope your one chicken's doing all right. And yeah, I haven't been. If I don't talk in the Discord, it either means I got nothing to say, but I've been reading, or I haven't been reading and I have nothing to say, and then you'll see me post random crap at inopportune times. That's usually how it goes. Whoa. Why? Slime chat is just like ignoring some people? Dude, I need to find a different Twitch text to screen thingy because Slime's been having some issues. I just don't want to integrate with more crap than I need to. I mean, to be honest though, I feel like having had to download Slime probably means that Slime is my greatest vulnerability at the moment. So There's alternatives. I can find alternatives. Yeah, like Woe and Awesome and Tuna did not show up. But me gigantifying Memphis and Fiend should go to bed. Whatever. Windows? Thank you. So yeah, I guess it was an alright day, all things considered. I don't know what we're doing in Boku though. We're gonna go. I want to do the 17th again on my own time, so I'm gonna overlap. I could probably make more than 2 save files. I'm gonna overlap or make a third for the 19th, which is today, which means August is basically over, and also my aunt's birthday is in like 2 days. We're gonna go right to Hikari if we can. And I just got super dyslexic for a second and thought that said load failed for some reason. Because file and loaded. File, fail, loaded. Something.
え、
Yeah, because you sugar in a carpenter. Right, she's right. Itadakimasu. Shigeru's right. Gochiso-sama deshita. Your husband's a bit of a but I mean, who's a hillbilly out in the middle of nowhere uncle ain't a bit of a bum, yeah? The colors look particularly pretty to me today. I don't know why. Like I said, I fixed the saturation up a little bit, but I'm still a little surprised. I also we're gonna go right to Hikari after watering these flowers. Oopsie daisy. I guess I did it for 1 2 few days. Damn. I thought I missed like 1 day. Are you for real? Didn't I do them last night? Maybe I didn't. Anyway. Today was my repotting and rewatering of a bunch of my plants. So I think they're at a point now where I don't want to water them every day, but I'm also not sure how true that is because I have them all in pots, not in the ground or in large soil, large spots of soil. Oh! I was going to talk about maybe trying the bee shortcut one of these days because I just need to see how much time is actually spent when you knock yourself out with bees to go back home. Okay, she's down here. That works. Because if it's only, like a half an hour or whatever, that's still a lot of time saved compared to walking all the way to some place. Well, I have both of my hair ties on my desk, apparently. My silk gold hair ties. I would love origami fortune telling. I got my little notebook out. So we are on August the 8th. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. August the 19th. 1-9. Number 1. Hikari's living room. Interesting. Not sure why it says you should come to our house. Oh, it's at night? That's extremely different than just going to your room. Your living room. Hikari. Living. These are long words. Room. I'm gonna stick PM underneath it for nighttime. Maybe one of the other ones had an issue like that too, and I didn't notice. Going to bed now. Have a good night, Fiend. I will ideally catch up another day. Guest house 2F, room 3. Oh, you're gonna stay up? Oh, well, hello. Good morning. Good good evening. Did you find this helpful? No, but I'm gonna write it down. 424 room 3. Yeah, I have just room 3 written down multiple times. Okay. Getting into pajamas. Oh, I should put a star next to it because I've been doing that for the ones that are circled. This would be 5. I made the tail of my 4 way too long. Yo's house. Yo's house. Yo's house. Star. How her sister should be there too today. Okay. Alrighty. One more. What's number 8 got for us? Park in the evening. Evening is not, or is it nighttime? Is that post? Yeah, PM. Yeah, I think evening is before. You should check out the park in the evening once in a while. Is living room. I'm not sure why, but it says at night. Very specifically at night. I think evening is. Maybe there's no difference. Maybe there is no difference and I'm overthinking it. It's just weird that it doesn't say evening here. Unless it's because it just ran out of space. Alright, but that works. The park in Hikari's house. Possibly both at night. Should be good. So let's go. Let's go to Yo's. I think we're gonna take quick little visits. We'll let the dog out. She is not in unless she's inside. She's not inside. Nobody's inside. And then I think I can get to a beehive in the forest pretty easy. Bark, bark. Bye-bye, Kimball. Still haven't found where he goes to. I mean, I guess I could check the spot between the trees again, yeah. Oh, you're outside. Hello, hello. Luxuriate. That sounds wonderful. Truly, truly wonderful. I've been meaning to take a bath for like a few days now, and it just always ends up like I don't have the time for this. I just am gonna shower. Also, I haven't had Boku bathe himself in like a week. This kid smells terrible. Is the doctor not in, or why is she out so early? He's here. Alright, Gramps. Oh my god, right, 1975. I guess that's not like... When was the first amusement park, like, built? When were they, like, made safe and everything, I guess? The 1975 roller coaster kind of sounds like a bit of a death trap. Sure as hell ain't gonna help his shoulders. They would have been, well, maybe not. I was gonna say maybe they were all wooden roller coasters then, but I guess it kind of something you just have control over if you want to make it out of wood or out of various steels. Oops, sorry. I'm hurting him. Sorry. Sorry, Gramps. Disneyland is 1950s? What the hell? Okay, but Disneyland is not like... Disneyland is an amusement park. Not a... I'm sorry, Disneyland is a theme park, not an amusement park. So I'm assuming most of the... We're going to Yo's house. I'm assuming most of the roller coasters and stuff like that were never too high intensity. Japan got a rip off Disney in 1961. Damn. Alright. Hits microphone. 11:20 right now. What time is it after we poke the frickin' beehive? I mean, even so, getting to go on any roller coaster when they're like early into their creation. I'm sure it's cool. I like roller coasters. Roller coaster for a guy that was 50 years old when the Disneyland came to exist. That is an insane shortcut. It literally considers it to be one screen. It is only 11:25 and I'm back in the house. That's crazy. Okay, so beehives are like genuinely super important. Is time moving faster than it should be right now? Noon. No, I guess not. Weird. Simon?
Simon. Simon は自分の国を離れてここにいるけど寂しくないの？
時々寂しくなるよ。だから年に一度は必ず国に戻るんだ。
でもそれってお金がかかるね。
帰ってる間、お母さんにご飯を作ってもらえるし、宿代がかからないし、いいの。何年も家に帰れないで世界中を放浪してる人もいるけど、そうするとお父さんもお母さんも寂しい思いをすると思うんだ。サイモンにとってそれはとっても悲しいことだから年に一度必ず帰るようにしてるんだ。
I try to visit home at least once a year, but that's not always an easy or inexpensive thing to do. I understand. Even rentless and with food paid for, it's quite a hassle. Although, given changes to my job description, I could probably work from home a little bit better now, huh? Like work far away. An interesting thought. Are you still waiting for a man? Excuse my awful guttural noises that I'm pretty sure got caught in the microphone. Alright, now we're gonna go to Yo's house. If Boku wants to go downstairs. Best way to Yo's is, I think, the back door. Oh, is it actually the... Might have been the bath door, but we're here already. So actually, I think I've made a grave error and I should have gone a completely different direction. Yeah. Whoopsie daisy. Yeah, I should have at least jumped out there. Oh, yeah, we'll get to... I mean, we would have talked to Genta either way, I guess, but... Talk to me about your carpentry dreams.
おじちゃんが大工さんをやってた時って何を作ってたの？
何をって普
Did you build this house? Because I don't know that I believe that you could build a house like this. Building a house would be really cool, though, I think. It's a hell of a lot of math, though.
どうしたの？
I got him reminiscing. Now he's just out here plucking weeds. Oh, he's moving boxes? He's faking moving boxes? Alright, Yo's house. Oh, I didn't check room 3, but I'm pretty sure I read and have heard that she just gives you reminders to get the key. But I can check at night, so ideally I can check at night. Great fortune. Still doesn't seem like this actually cuts time between scenes. Sure don't. But it's fun to ride the bike. I want to ride my bike. I should ride my bicycle. One of these days. I wanted to be a dentist when I was in like elementary school, and that's partly inspired by Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Of course he wants to be a gym teacher. That's impressive. That's crazy.
去年までうちの学校にすっごくいい先生がいたんだ。逆上がりができない女の子がいたんだけど、逆上がりの代わりにその子が得意なピアノを弾かせて体育のテストにしたんだ。
え？なんで体育でピアノを弾くの？
It's like a physical
無
feat.
理やりこじつけると一応指を使うじゃない。なるほど。
とにかくそれぞれが自分の得意なことを見つけるのがあの先生の授業だったんだ。
What happened to him?
まあうちは父ちゃんがあの調子だからさ。今から将来のことを真面目に考えちゃうんだよ。
Yeah. Oh yeah, why did I check
あれ？お姉ちゃんどうしたの？
when Hikari told me that she would be here?
一応約束だから。あ、そうか。よお兄ちゃんに用事があるんだね。僕呼んでこようか？どうしようかな。いや、自分で行くよ。
She got dressed up.
大丈夫？
痛い。お姉ちゃんなんでひっくり返ったの？驚いた。それにしてもちっちゃい頃は1年365日ずーっと2人で遊んでたよね。
そうだね。でも今となってはやっぱりやすこちゃんの方がかなりお姉さんかな。
1歳しか違わないのに。
そっちは高校生だし、もう東京に出て下宿してるんだからしょうがないんだけど。
Hi, Boku.
そうか。あの頃はさ、同い年だと思ってたのにね。
そうだね。
私、小学校の入学直前に君のお母さんから「要は小学校はまだよ、来年の春よ」って聞かされた時、ちょっとショックだったんだ。
そりゃ僕も同じ。やすこちゃんだけ春から小学校なんて。
I guess it makes more of a difference when you're little kids.
あの時、君が驚いて私の顔をじーっと見てたの、今でも覚えてるよ。
I was in a friend like that, in a
私
sense.
さ、小学校の入学式の翌日にもう仲のいい友達ができちゃったんだ。人生で最初の女の子の友達。クラスで身長順に並ぶと私が3番、
I
彼女
guess
が
I've
4
never
番
really had
でね。
friends that were
ね、
in the same grade or the same class with me for a
完璧
long
に忘れ
time.
てた。
We were a couple, but they kind of
というわけ
fettered
で
out.
1年後に妙に無口になった君が通学船に乗ってくるまでほとんど気にもしなかったんだ。
多分そういうことだと思ってたよ。僕何度も自転車に乗って安子ちゃん家に行ったんだけど勇気がなくてさ。
そうだったの。はあ、私って残酷なんだ。後になってあの時君にものすごく悪いことをしたんだなって気づいたの。でもそれはなんと中学に入ってからなんだ。ごめんね。だって
だって
子供だったんだもん。
That's right. You're right. It's always weird the level of social maturity that a lot of Japanese media seems to expect out of middle schoolers. Like I think I was playing Devil May Cry and scribbling dumb little guys in notebooks when I was in middle school. And Dynasty Warriors, lots of Dynasty Warriors with my buddy Eric, but you know, for a lot of reasons, a lot of that didn't last. I don't really know why. A lot of people had to move away and stuff. And you just kind of lose touch with people.
それにしても高1と中3の2人が今更小学校に行く
The kind of
前の
thing
話を
is
してるなんて僕たち
beyond your grasp, especially as a middle
そうかも
schooler.
ね。
The only thing left is the park and the living room, so I guess we can screw off to something for a little bit and we hang out in the graveyard. I could jump into the sea from here like I'd mentioned before, but yeah, that spot. Skirt. Where are we again? This is where the tree goes. I could let's visit the wood house thing. And also I guess check under here. Maybe if we have a great fortune day. If you have a great fortune day, he finds a thing. And also now we know we can use the beehive to like literally one frame teleport back home. So it's no big deal. It's also way closer than it feels when I was doing it the first time. Oh, I forgot to look for that one guy. Oh well. Anybody? There's somebody here.
こんにちは。
こりゃダメだな。
ダメ？何が？
先月の嵐で釜の中に水が減りあった。チェ、もう一度空焼きしなきゃなんねえよ。
ねえ、おじちゃんは何をしている人なの？
見てわかんない？炭焼いてんだ。
炭を焼く？
そう。
おじちゃんってもしかしたら狼のじじい？
I was supposed to call him Okami no Jiji.
元の連中、俺のことそう呼んでんの？
うん、そうだよ。
そうか。でも負け犬みたいな名前じゃねえし、まあいいか。
狼を探しているの？
いや、それは昔の話。
じゃあ今は？
炭を焼いてる。朝起きてうんこして炭焼いて寝る。
You're Yo's dad, huh? Do you remember seeing some art development thing from mid-century or the like basically saying that if you're not doing art well by 14, you're never going to do art well? So I think it's just a case of people in the past expecting teenagers to grow up a lot faster. I guess so, damn. I understand because the expectation of it is also that like you're dead at 40, so you know 14 is a quarter of your life. Get your shit together. Ooh, Min Sikata. But yeah, that's a little ludicrous. There's a bunch of people who didn't really find, I guess, their calling until their 30s, and you know, I'm in my 30s. I'll eventually get there, right? Common blue bottle. The dark patterns on their dark wings look like inky brush strokes. It does look cool. They're tough to nut because they fly so fast. It's also a case of being full on into art. And I mean, like, it is enviable to be young and to have the opportunity to just fully immerse yourself into a study or whatever. But, like, that doesn't have to, that's got no place in modern society. And I guess it is a bit less common now. And it is still scary to see, like, genuine teenagers, like, I can't think of any artists offhand specifically for drawing, but like Otto, the singer, she was like 16 or something. There's another singer that has a YouTube account whose username has, like, in quotation marks 16 because she made it when she was, she made it when she was like 14. It's got 14 in parentheses, stuff like that. Just some people develop stuff or have a knack for things way more than other people. Like, as much as I would want to say that talent doesn't exist, there are some people that have qualities about them that culminate into what could very easily be considered talent. So it is a very weird mentality. Mimin Sakada, they cry out their song because they only live for 2 weeks. Speak of the devil, speaking of expecting to do stuff because you die early as hell, they named after the sound they make. They make no sound at all now. Sikada, you go down here. But also you have to, like, try to do different things, and that can be very hard later on in life. And, like, I guess there is legitimacy to not being able to learn languages and other stuff because your brain's finished developing or whatever for certain stuff. I don't know. I'm a field cricket. I'm scared of these because their name reminds me of King Enma, Lord of Hell. When they chirp, you know that fall is near. You know that fall is here, like the season fall. Got it. Should fall not be... I guess seasons aren't capitalized. Herm. Yeah, Herm. Herm. What's a 30-year-old office worker to do? Enma. You go down here. Don't talk, Aaron. It's fine.
しょうがねえな。勝手にしろ。
So I guess I had a date event in my diary that I probably just overrode with the Wolfman, so so be it. What is this guy down here? Swing. There's a lot of rumble. Dusky Lily Squatter. Lily Squatter, like it rests on lilies. That's cute. Let's frickin' put a pin in it. The dusky lily squatter. On the end of their tails is a bright blue mark. Who put that there and why? Stab. Cool bug. Oop, you go down here. Good catch. Maybe fortune is like bug spawns and stuff like that. Also thinking of how art was pretty much a trade until the 60s or 70s. Yeah. I mean, there are still people who are Autumn Darter. They're able to make something of a living doing art marts and poke events like that, selling online and things like that, but it's definitely not the same kind of trade as it used to be. It's definitely changed significantly. The Autumn Darter. They look red buzzing around, but it's only their tail that's red. After hatching, they fly up to the mountains and return in autumn. Stab. like seeing people at art marts and stuff that technically primarily do art, but you know, when they're not making something to print, they're probably working a part-time job, stuff like that. So part of me envies that. Another part of me is like, oh, I have bills to pay. Unfortunately, I'm victim to the machine, sadly. Should I go down one scene just to see if I can get that one dude I accidentally left behind? It's about to be evening. Let's poke a beehive again. I wonder if there's a penalty for using the shortcut, the bee teleportation multiple times in a day.
あらららららら。
By Boku. Silly boy.
おや、目が覚めたんだ。なんだ、意外に丈夫じゃない。
It would be cool to just make stuff and sell it and be able to survive off of that, but I know it's not. It's not as simple as that, and I am grateful for my job. But my job is not my life. It's a weird mirror that makes my head look bigger or smaller as I move around. I want you to open the drawers, kid. It's my aunt's iron, but kids should keep their hands off of it. True. Anything in the garbage? My aunt's dresser smells like makeup powder. Can you be a little nosier, please? It's a giant dresser that's lost its luster. The marks and dents on it reveal its age. So I think, and I think also, Fiend, you might have been meaning more like ads in 13 minutes. More like people that were making signage and stuff like that, posters, that kind of thing. It was way more common, but now now especially given the atmosphere of the world, it's been overlapped. Okay, thank God that I came up here because this is considered even. Draftsman stuff, that too. Yes. Should change your outfit. No, it's okay. Think a lot about Henry Darger. The name is unfamiliar, but I'm sure if I look at their stuff. Oh, it's Nagisa. It's the nurse. My goodness.
小さい頃ブランコ大好き
I'm
少女
dumb.
だったんだよ。あれ？じゃあ今好きじゃないの？ちょっとね。なんで？ちょっとお尻が窮屈なのよね。
You fit on the damn seat fine. You
ちょっ
alright?
と
Oh, I have been raided. I know that noise. Hi, Crucia. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi, Shinswa. That's me. Hello. I just read your message verbatim. Shout out, Crucia. What's up? How's it going? Were you doing horse thing? Horse thing? I swear to God, somebody was playing that horse game. Or you were doing art. You were drawing arts. Welcome in, everybody. I don't have an intro. And it's like 9 p.m. after a work day, so I'm not going to try to muster it. Here, you can look at my BRB screen. That unfortunately defaulted to the second information outlet, so, you know. Hello, hi, hope everybody's doing well. I hope art was going artily. Ironically, we're also talking about art stuff right now, so, yeah, welcome in. Hello. He was a guy who drew piles of art and wrote a bunch of super involved fantasy for like 30 years and never told any about it. Henry Darger. Crucia, you know this guy? I am vaguely familiar with some of these, I think. I think I've seen the butterfly dragon thing before. Possibly. These are some freaky dragon kids. Interesting. Nope. Alright, well. This is acceptable nudity, right? As long as you go to the right damn page, that's fine. Don't look at my icon up there. Okay, well, I guess you can't avoid it. I mean, I guess it's what my YouTube icon is anyway, but this is some freaky stuff. Darger. How did you learn about Darger, Larvitar? American Folk Art Museum. What is this? This is a big ass dragon. He's kinda famous? Yeah. Yeah, he seems like an old guy who'd be kind of famous. I love his liver spots. Yeah, it's definitely like in the back of my head, kind of familiar, but not something that I've ever dived into myself. The Secret Life and Art of Henry Darger. Maybe I'll take a look at that after I've wound it down for the night. But let's continue before ads start, because guess what, ads are starting right the frick now, and I hit R2 anyway. 10 minutes. What can we get done in 10 minutes of Boku? Nurse is nostalgic, depressed, etc., etc. I'm not supposed to go here till night. There's like stuff to do with the water, right? Right. Oh, perfect timing.
ねえ、アポロ宇宙船から夕方の地球を見るとどんな感じなのかな？
That's a damn good question.
ずるいよね。
何が？
アポロの連中だよ。
ん？
だってサイモンも宇宙から夕日を見てみたいんだもん。
Okay, yeah, the guy's down there. Big jump. That's dangerous, Boku. I mean, I guess he's used to jumping in the water and crap like that, but still. Do you have to jump? Do you have to walk all the way down? Come on, Boku. Come on, Boku. Oh, no, he can jump on the thing. Excuse me. He looks happier than usual.
ねえ、山の中で変なおじさんに会ったんだ。
Oh, alright, we're telling him about the frickin'
え、そうなの？
wolfman. And he always jumps down for some reason.
あの親父も変わり者で有名なんだぜ。
へえ、そうなんだ。
Apparently,
国土を作るのを最後まで反対してたんだ。だか
yeah,
ら
that makes
激
sense.
戦に乗ってる俺としては、共感できる人でもある。
Apparently, the only way to find the boatman's name is to swim immediately over to the boat on day one, which is sure as sunshine not anything I was gonna do. Oh my god. Freak. Good timing, good timing.
じゃあいただきます。
Itadakimasu. I wonder how much Henry Darger is involved in Dragon Tales. Alright, so the only night thing we've got, I guess I'm gonna check the room while we're in here, just in case, is to get back up to Hikari's house. We're here. We'll give Auntie a peppering. Maybe, possibly, if we can get to her. Shrimp wonton. I want shrimp frickin' wonton. Cabbage stir fry. Sounds delicious. You know what I'm gonna have for my recharge after stream? Microwave reheated baked beans. Maybe I'll indulge in a cob of corn since there's one left, but It's interesting that the message didn't show up for quite a while there. We are going to Hikari's house right now, which is this way, Boku. Beans. They're good for you, man. You should eat beans. It's still funny to me you're still out here. Girl. Oh no, it is no longer Nagisa.
以前おじいちゃんに聞いたことがあるんだけど、うちのお父さん何やらとんでもないものを海で見つけたって何度も言ってたらしいんだ。でも誰もそのとんでもないものを見てないんだよね。でね、その頃からなんだ。うちの改造の続きやら高価な望遠鏡の話やらが始まったのは。
Did he find gold bars? Oh, actually, you know, they just mentioned. Also, I'm gonna snooze these ads. Gives me 5 more minutes. They did mention the gold bar thing today. They're like, you know, even my dad found gold and silver bars in the first house we ever got, which were. My childhood home was affordable to my parents because the previous owner was murdered and found in the river, not the river, in the shoreline nearby, I guess. Like for a couple towns over, but yeah, there were gold and silver bars in the attic, so I think he was trying to hide them from somebody. But that's how he was able to afford the mortgage for quite a while, I guess. It certainly helped a pair of fresh parents out. Yeah. And yet they still ended up having to sell that house. For various reasons. The divorce didn't help, but you know. Life is funny. I never noticed the polka dot curtain before. And maybe the lighting of this room at night is just, it's very pleasant. Grandpa. Oh. Oh, that's so cute.
寝てるの？
寝る子は育つ。いいことじゃ。
Yeah, Boku.
何歳まで生きるかの。わしはどんなに長生きしても21世紀までは生きられんだろうが。光よ。遠い遠い未来のお話。後でじいちゃんにも聞かしておく。
He really is an old man thinking about death. I never really considered that all the people that were nearing the end right before the turn of the 21st century. Huh. He means literally go to bed, Boku, don't worry. He means literally go to bed, Boku. Don't think too hard about it. This is a very cute moment. Oh yeah, she won't be in her house, I just talked to her. It's like super early. Okay, what else can we do real quick before it's bedtime? Oh, I was gonna say, it's weird that this patch of land, that's a cool way to view Yasuko. Supposedly, it's supposed to get used for a bunch of stuff, but... Or Hikari sometimes shows up here or something, but I haven't seen her here ever. Had a beetle. I had a beetle. And then I pinned it to the frickin' board. I'm curious to know the information on this little guy. Poke poke. Had a beetle. They munch on potato and eggplant leaves and blast you with stinky yellow juice when they're caught. What is that stuff? Well, that's vile. Stab. Don't come by my potato plants. I don't want you. I don't want you by my potato. Is this by the same guy who made Tulip? It feels it feels mildly Julep-esque. I don't believe so. I'm not entirely sure, but I wouldn't be too surprised. But also, I want a Firefly. I think it's just they don't make summer or like casual games like this anymore, so it's easy to see why you would make a comparison like that, you know. But, you know, I think it's just kind of its own thing at the time. Swordtail cricket, you're so tiny. And I mean, there was a couple Shin-chan games that released recently, and there even was a new Boku no Natsuyasumi that came out with a different art style. Holy moly! But yeah, I think it's the PS2. I think the first game might have been a PS1 game, which doesn't have an English translation. I think it has I heard Doro say it's got a Spanish translation. The English team that was doing a patch for it just dropped out at some point or something. Wow, I'm surprised I got that. Oh my god, and I'm glad that I did. Alright, we gotta pin a few more bugs. But yeah, I do know exactly what you mean. It's an atmosphere and a gameplay style that I think for a lot of reasons you wouldn't see very often. Kusakiri cricket. They crawl out onto the grass after it rains. They're real common and change colors in spring depending on their location. Stab. The slow stiffening is kind of grotesque on the bigger guys. Give me the super small guy. There you are. Don't you hide from me. Swordtail cricket. They chirp during the day in summer and nighttime in autumn. People like their soft and gentle singing. There's no juice in my needle. I should play Julep one of these days. I should play. There's a lot. What's the team name? Onion? I would like to play a lot of Onion games. I gotta double check the stupid ads again. So, yeah. One more snooze. They appeal to me. There's a draw. Oh, I guess I could have taken today to like bathe, since I was complaining about Boku being a filthy child. Went the wrong way. I'm about to do it again. Oh my god, get me out of here. What time we got? 10:20. Let's just go to the house. I like what I played of Moon RPG, but my brain's too small. I would really like to play Moon, especially Moon, Julep, and then some of the smaller games. I really would like to look at the thing they just did, the Strange Children or something like that. Something Children. What do you mean it's the women's turn to bathe? God damn it. Boku will stay dirty forever. Stray Children. Alright, but then. Yeah, eventually. Eventually. Especially Moon. Moon's got a lot going on. It gets hard, yeah. Oh, Stray Children gets hard. I mean, I feel like a lot of those games have surprisingly strenuous end game goals that kind of, I guess it's a way of forcing replayability in a sense. Okay, the first thing we did got marked today. Yasuko and Yo have finally patched things up between them. It's like they just remembered that they're supposed to be friends. The combat gets hard? I didn't know Stray Children had combat. Well then. Damn. Alright, well. Noted. Noted. Okay, yeah, we can make another save file. It's Undertale-ish. That's not too surprising. I would not like to continue playing. Undertale-ish. Let me check my messages. I've received no messages. So I think it's bean time for me. Thank you for stopping by, everybody. Happy August 19th. August is over, which means the year is over. So happy 2027. Let's make this year our bitch. Let's see who we're gonna raid, though. Thank you for stopping by, Larvitar. I appreciate it. Did not mean to go slightly Peter Glory on that, but we're far too embarrassed at the moment to try to do any kind of impersonation, so. Some people are playing. Oh, you know what? Vinyl. Neil's playing The Dame Was Loaded. May's playing Hatoful Boyfriend. Got Half-Life Squared. 101 is doing art. Oh, here we go. This is someone that has shown up a couple of times in there. They're playing Mahjong, so if I can spell properly, we will ideally go there. Is it the right icon? It sure is. Alright. Enjoy Mahjong Soul with Vivi. I will catch everybody tomorrow. Maybe we'll have ourselves a bath tomorrow. Who knows? Oh my god, I have a magic thing on Friday night that I'm super unprepared for. Cool. I have to make a stupid Pioneer Legal Brawl 60 card deck. Good gravy. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Have a good rest of your Wednesday night. Have a good rest of your week. See you tomorrow.